here at Paul Brown Stadium for this matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
Well, you know it's an exciting time of year, or it's a different time of the year. When practice is over, you go in there, and there's about 20 times more reporters at your locker than there was the week before. So that gets you fired up, Jim, makes you even pay more attention in meetings, and I think makes the football game a lot better.
Kickoff is about to commence. Let's send you down to the field. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right down the 25-yard line. At quarterback, out of TCU, a former second-round pick and Rose Bowl winner, Andy Dalton.
How about that start for Andy Dalton, Jim? His first 2 years in the NFL, he leads the Bengals to the playoffs. Now everybody here in Cincinnati, they want to see him get the team in the playoffs and win some games.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. One of the most dynamic players in the National Football League is wide receiver A.J. Green.
Jim, you're right. He is dynamic, one of the best in the NFL, tall, fast, and can make every catch. A.J. Green is one of the best.
Tate's lined up in the slot. 2nd and 3. He'll fire it out to the left. It's out of bounds, incomplete. And a man you'll be seeing flying all over the field today. Safety, Troy Polamalu.
Well, I've said it many times about Troy Polamalu. He can play deep safety. He can come up near the line of scrimmage and stop the run. And he's one of the best blitzing safeties in the NFL.
Gresham's moved from the tight end position to the slot. 3rd down and 3. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He brings it in here, and he's got the first.
Nah, this is just regular quick game. I just got the game yesterday.
Receiver that time holding on to the football after the catch. What a hit by the defense. In this league, you better be able to catch it and take the big hit.
Eventually, I'll do like an online franchise, but I haven't really played Madden, man, in years. I gave up on that series years ago.
Green's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That pass incomplete.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Green's in the slot. Tight ends in motion here. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's supposed to take his head off.
Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Take his head off.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at 3rd and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
Tate's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd down and 10. Looking to the right side and throw. Slips right through his fingertips.
Well, this is a classic case, wasn't it? Let's bend, but don't break. That's what the defense did. They gave up some first downs, but they stopped the offense when it counted.
They're in punting formation.
Yeah, I'm so rusty at Madden, man. I really haven't done a whole lot with it. Just trying to get a feel for the game.
Antonio Brown from the 21.
Especially too, since I play on simulation sliders to make the game play more like a sim
now for his first series.
The arcade
Jim, I get a
way
big kick out of watching Ben Roethlisberger play every single time we do a game of theirs because, look, we know he's big. I think the thing that everybody underestimates is how good of a throwing arm he has.
I'm a Madden noob
because
I haven't played it in years.
For the snap.
Not like hardcore or anything.
Bell's handed the football. And a gain of 4. Here's the starting offense with a receiving core that could be so dangerous in a game like this.
Outside, and I shouldn't have.
And the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's, where you always get better ingredients, better pizza. Kacheries, a receiver in the slot. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation.
Oh, why did he do
the
that?
defenders to the right side.
I thought he was going to throw the ball, and he got hurt.
Injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Trying to throw the ball to the receiver that's standing there, and all of a sudden,
there's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to
throws the ball 10 yards behind even the receiver.
I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3-and-out.
Well, defensive tackle, so many times they're in charge of stopping the run, but not this time. The big fella, good move at the snap of the football, gets in that backfield and gets the sack.
Right past one player. They've got him down there.
Well, I can't blame the punt return at that time. That was just excellent coverage by the punt team.
Andy Dalton will be under center. 1st and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis will run with it.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. Ben Roethlisberger's injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
We ain't getting no
Zeroed in on that one.
I mean, no
and they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Takes lined up in the slot. 1st down and 10. Here's the give to Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
Good job by the defensive player squaring up that running back and just putting his big butt right into the ground.
Tate's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 2nd and 4. Trying to work that left side. Has the catch, but the feet are not down.
Number 19, the intended receiver.
Lots of ways to attack cover 2. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
3rd down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the
nobody
snap.
covered him.
He has the grab.
Wow.
He'll be brought down, but not
Woodley
before.
they had Woodley playing right out there.
Well, when you keep
He
chipping
didn't
away
even
with
go
these short
for the
throws,
flat.
sooner or later that
That's his
defense is going to come up.
responsibility.
And when they come up,
And
that's when you throw it over the top.
The offense getting set. The goal line in sight. Now 1st and 10.
Look at
He's looking to the right
Are you
here on
kidding
this
me?
throw.
I want to show you something real quick. And this is what's frustrating about this game. It still got those invisible walls and shit. Watch this. Watch Jarvis Jones, the linebacker. Now that's me. I'm sprinting for the quarterback. Now watch this. Beat him inside. I am holding down the sprint and watch him stop and hesitate. See what I'm saying? I've already beaten this guy. Look at the separation. And instead of just coming straight for a V-line and hitting the quarterback, what does he do? Turn and suck back into the blocker. And I was not pushing that way at all. So that allows the quarterback to get the ball away cleanly. That's the stuff that they still got to fix in Madden. Because I was controlling him and I did not push to run back into the blocker. I was sprinting right at the quarterback. There was no reason for my guy to stop like that.
Good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by
Those
the
are the type
quarterback.
of things they
Gets the
got to fix
completion.
still. Game is much improved, I'll give it that, but
First
Still
down
got
here
issues.
after the completion. Ben Jarvis Green Ellis carries the ball.
I mean, arcade kind of players won't care, but for those that like
Good
to
job
play
by
it
the
like a
defense
simulation,
that time.
that's
Everybody's expecting
groundbreaking.
to pass. They were
And that
ready
gave
for
them
the
a
run.
first
They
down.
stopped
That
the
quarterback
offense for a
had nothing
short
to worry
gain
about.
in the red zone.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and goal from the 5. They hand it off to him again. Jarvis Jones makes that tackle.
Disappointing to see that.
Well, they call you an outside linebacker for a reason. That means you play outside and you stop the wide runs by the offense, and he did it that time. Good job. Makes the tackle.
That first quarter. I ain't even gonna lie.
That wraps up the
Nobody's
first quarter
covering
here
the
in
flat.
Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
But stuff like that, man,
The Bengals still possess the football as we
invisible
begin the
walls
second
and
quarter.
sucking back in the blockers. That's the kind of shit though that'll drive you crazy.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap, and that picks up 3.
Fourth down.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty
We did
work.
good
and this
just to hold them
offense
to
is
3, to
doing
be
it right.
honest with you. Because they made some miraculous, made my defense do some miraculous dumb stuff. Nobody, the guys assigned to the flat,
No
so he
doubt
don't even
about it.
cover the
3
flat.
on the board.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
Oh, get the block! Oh! If my one guy would have got a block, I'd have got the corner. Oh, if he would have got that block instead of just looking in air. Willie Gay? Oh. I would have had the corner on that.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. 1st and 10. Bell's taking the handoff, and he'll try it left.
I hate to keep bouncing it outside, man, but with these new sliders, it's hard to run. Can't run the ball like you can when like the way the game comes.
Cotchery is in the
run
slot.
the ball over the defense. It don't happen like that.
2nd down and 7. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
And this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run.
Especially when the
just for a
Steelers
short gain.
O-line is terrible.
Cotchery's lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd down and 6.
Now that
Looking for
should
an open
score.
receiver
That
on the
should be a
right.
score. Oh my God. Wow.
He's brought down at the 25-yard
I'm sorry,
line.
but Stevens Hollings is faster than that in real life. He is
This
faster
time it's
than
a
that.
halfback screen. Nice job
And
by
just
the
got
quarterback.
ran down
the
by a
halfback.
corner.
Good job after catching
A
it.
good
Picked
corner,
up some
get me
good
wrong.
yards.
But
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. 1st and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff. Nice tackle.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Roethlisberger's got it in the gun.
get him on the run. There you go. Come on, Brown. Get upfield.
Roethlisberger over to Antonio
Get
Brown.
upfield, baby. As soon as he caught that, I'm pushing to go up. You got to cut
Good job by the
upfield.
quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down. But I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
How many ways can I say it? The days around me is the best days. When I'm feeling and I was
Let's get this first down, man. We should have it.
Ben Roethlisberger.
There you go,
takes a
Bell.
look
Put your
down
head
from
down,
under
baby.
center.
There you go. And he's hurt?
Here
Oh,
comes
okay. I
the
thought they were
training
saying
staff
Bell
as
was
we've
hurt.
got a player down on the field.
What to say?
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous.
First down here after the run. So first and goal to go. Bell's got
Put your head
on the
down. That's
handoff
fine.
and picks up maybe
Good.
3 or
Big
4.
James Harris. Pounding the ball, baby.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it.
Round and
Show
pound.
the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some
Big on
tough running
big.
yards.
Bob it. Man on man.
Offense lines up here.
Let's see who won it. Huh? Who
Second
won
and
it,
goal
huh?
from the 6.
I guess they
Staying
wanted
on
it.
the ground. Going to be a tackle for
I
a
guess
loss.
they wanted it.
Well, that
Blockers
time the
got
defense
blown
gets
up.
the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Listen, I blame this one on the quarterback. When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play.
Blockers
Don't waste
got
one in
blown
the
up.
NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards.
I don't even know if I want to run a screen.
The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and goal from the 7. They're setting
Oh
up
my
screen.
God, are you kidding me?
In. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Wow. I ain't even got no comment on that one.
Chip shot
They
here.
make him turn around and run back like 4 yards just to catch a pass that's floating to him. This game cracks me up sometimes, boy.
The field goal try. Yes, sir.
Well, nice job by the kicker that time, get the tying field goal, and you love the kickers when they make it, and if they miss it, my gosh, you don't even want to look at them.
Let's go. Let's get down here and hit somebody.
Always the threat, and he'll start his return now. And brought down after picking up 25 on that kick return. The Bengals head to the line. Second quarter of a tie game. The score's 3-3. Takes a receiver in the slot. Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Working that left side. He makes the catch. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you spy the quarterback, what it does, it just makes it easier to throw the football and complete those passes. Less people cover the receivers down the field.
Takes lined up in the slot. 2nd and 5. The quarterback throws,
Hit that button.
bringing the play to an end.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this 3rd down.
Looking to the right side and throwing. And bringing him down is Lawrence Timmons. The Steelers signal for the timeout.
tackle, Lawrence.
And that's the
Good
first
tackle.
one they've used. Kevin Huber being called on now for the punt.
Come on, Brown, make something happen. There you go, baby. I was trying to spin my ass
Gains
off.
13.
Oh shit, that was funny. That nigga was spinning all over the place. Alright, they're gonna be real aggressive here.
The Steelers.
How you pronounce
are getting
that,
set
man?
for their next
Clevante?
possession. Kocheri is going to get set in the slot for this snap. First down and 10.
You already know they're gonna
This
be
is a
aggressive.
screen play all the way.
Oh, Bell!
Ray Maualuga in on that last
dude.
tackle.
Come on, man.
The Steelers,
Wow.
one timeout
You
remaining.
have got to beat that.
Bell's a running back normally, but this time lined up as a receiver in the slot. 2nd and 6. Challenging
Got him.
the defenders to the right side. Antonio Brown with the catch.
And he's hurt.
We've got an injured player on the field.
Always hard to guess what the injury is, and don't like to speculate, but I think it's pretty apparent. It's an upper body injury. We'll let you know when we find out.
Come on, man. We at least got to get 3 out of this drive.
First down following the long play. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And almost picked off.
This drive's coach is crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
Coming up, second down. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Throws a strike.
He's hurt too? Damn.
This doesn't look good. We've got a player down.
Everybody's
He's in pain.
hurt.
Hard to tell exactly what.
And they just use all my timeouts up.
Just tell
See that?
it's a lower part of the body,
see
and
that?
that was a tough hit. And I hope he's able to come back in the game later today.
Now first and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right.
Oh, wow.
And intercepted.
Oh, we fucked that up.
No return.
They used up all my timeouts, and they make me throw a
Wonderful
pick.
job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Steelers official. The injury appears to be minor, so the trainers are just looking him over one last time, and then he'll get back on the field.
Jarvis Jones makes that tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Steelers team official. They're saying it's just a minor injury, so he should be back on the field pretty quickly.
That'll wrap up the second quarter here in the Queen City of Cincinnati. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the second half, which is brought to you by Verizon. Time to check in quickly with Danielle Bellini from the sidelines. Danny?
I got a chance to quickly speak with Coach Tomlin during
Look at Willie
halftime.
Gay.
Passing games have been kept in check on both sides so far.
They made
Something
him-
he's very happy
I'm
about.
not even
He said
gonna
we're doing a good job overall, but especially against the pass. I believe we'll keep it up. We just need to get some points.
Made
on the
my
board.
blocker
Back
on
to
the
you guys.
return.
Danielle,
He ran
thank
all
you
the way
very
out of
much.
bounds
Now
for
we'll
no
go to
reason.
the field.
And then just ran back
First
in
down
bounds,
here.
standing around.
Here's the rolling play.
Did you see the fullback? Okay, this is the problem. I'm serious. Watch this shit.
The outside linebacker that time just did his job.
Watch this. Watch the fullback. Look at 46. And look at the front side linebacker. Look. Right there. Look at that. And he don't even block him. He just ran right by him. Wow, gang. Wow. He didn't even block anybody. Wow, man. For real.
Very well. And gets in there and makes the tackle for very little gain.
Bells shifted from running back to a receiver in the slot. Second down and 11. Roethlisberger going down the field. Ball's picked off.
They can make awesome interceptions all over the field, but my fullback can't even block the blocker right in front of him.
Tries to force the pass, and look, what's it turned into? An interception.
Oh my God! I hope the next gen version
Takes
is
in the
smarter
slot.
AI, man.
First
I
and
really
10.
do.
The quarterback
This
throws
is
to the
bad.
right.
The quarterbacks and wide receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. First and 10. And he hauls it in. Gains 11.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30–40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
First down and 10. Set up screen. Leaves it into his body. Touchdown, Cincinnati
Wow,
Bengals.
nobody. Oh my God, they didn't even attempt to tackle him. Look at that, dude. Look at Larry Foote, 50. Look at this shit. This is. I played about 8 games, man. This is the worst I've ever seen. It's fine. You got the screen off. I got no problem with that. Okay, you get a block there. He cut him. Okay. 65 took care of Palomalu. Ike Taylor, I don't mind that because he can't tackle nothing in real life. But watch Palomalu. Well, Palomalu not even. But watch Larry Foote, 50. He just sticks to the lineman. Almost like he's blocked. Now people might say, well, he was blocking him and whatever. Okay, then how come
The Bengals
when I'm
for the point after.
running the same play, my lineman can't hold the block? Their guy just like warps off of my block and tackles my running back. That's what I'm saying. It is not consistent.
The Steelers set to return the kick.
Not consistent at all.
And he's tackled after a pickup of about 34 on that return. The Steelers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. Cotcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Roethlisberger is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Cotcheries, a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. Bell's handed the football. And Montez Perfect brings him down.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
Ben Roethlisberger takes a look down from under center. Bell's taking the handoff.
Look at that.
He'll go
This is
left.
what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, this is exactly what I'm still talking about. Okay, you saw the touchdown play that they ran, right? And how my blocker could not get off the lineman. But watch the guy who makes the tackle. Watch 93. He's being engaged, okay? Can't work this damn camera. That's fine, okay. Look how much of a gap that is. Now you gotta remember, this is a running back, okay? Now watch the instant lunge and boom. Tuck in, tackle. And you're talking about like a 4-yard split with a running back who's sprinting with a 280-pound lineman who is just getting off a block. But yet he can reach out he can make up that much ground that fast. That's the problem. Still. It's like animations and issues. It's crazy. But I got Iker right there to make the tackle on their screen pass, less than a foot away, and he can't even attempt to make a tackle.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play.
He can't even attempt to make a tackle, and their running back just walks into the end zone.
They need to get the play off. Bell's going to take the handoff now.
It's crazy. I'm fine with that. They blitzed the hole. That was a good play.
Near midfield, it's fourth down.
Got no
What
problem
do you do?
with that.
I got the answer right here.
They
You
blitz.
punt it. Play
Well, the other
field
stuff,
position,
man,
make the other offense drive
This
the
is
length of the
an
field.
improved Madden, but they still got things they need to work on. For real. I'm just hoping the next gen version with more memory, I'm just hoping that it'll be Less of that. Less
And
of
a
the
touchback.
animation crap.
Green Ellis is lined up in a single back formation, running to the left side. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Second in the yard. Dalton still has it after some nifty play action. Always aware of the change. He's got the catch and he's got the first.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down.
Why is
up here in the second half.
coordinator
and
trying to call
moving the
blitz
football,
every
that's
play?
a great feeling.
Takes lined up in the slot. First and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. He's wide open for the grab. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look
All
at
right,
the
we need a
quarterback.
big play,
Nice
man.
fake. Defense
We need a
reacts
big
to
play.
the run, and now you throw it over the top
Right
with
now,
an
they're
easy
letting the
completion.
computer do whatever he wants. Need a big play.
First and 10. Here's the handoff.
Look, he's just running over linebackers, man.
That's a gain of 8.
These are Steeler linebackers, and this guy's stiff arming and running over.
Well,
That's
anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL,
terrible.
the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
56. There for the stop.
Outside linebackers are just, they really are great athletes. They got size and they can really run. That was a good job by the outside linebacker there that time, stopping the outside run for a little gain.
That wraps up the third quarter here in Cincinnati, and we'll be back in just a moment for the start of the fourth.
This is why, though, I'm glad I didn't buy this game. I'm just renting it. Because I figured this generation version is still going to have the same problem. I mean, they're limited on memory. They're limited on the things that they can really do.
He'll take the snap, the first here
This
in the
is
fourth
just ridiculous.
quarter. Nice piece of running by Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
Yeah, but you know what, though, Bird?
Down.
But still, it's not like I played earlier against the
Everybody
Titans.
relax.
And
I always
this kind
say
of stuff
You're a
wasn't
relaxed
happening
athlete,
until the
that's when
fourth
you play
quarter.
your best.
You know what I mean?
Offense.
It was playing
now
pretty
in the
good,
red
like
zone.
with these, with these sliders. But all of a sudden, this game, for some reason, it's just the worst.
Play
the
number
worst
6
of it,
coming
man.
up on this
Guys
drive.
making
First
7
down and 10. Challenging
7-yard,
the defenders to the right side.
7-yard lunges for a touchdown. But I got a linebacker right there in the hole, and he won't even reach out to make the tackle at all. But I got a running back sprinting outside, and they got their linebacker can fight off the block and dive and tackle my guy like over 4 yards away.
You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another
Shit like
score.
that. I mean, that's all good. That's all I'm saying is Madden. So they still got work to do. Because this game is improved, but it still suffers from that stuff. Invisible walls.
Screen pass.
Look at that.
Reaches out and snatches it.
He wouldn't even reach out to make the tackle at all.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players
Show you
are
another invisible wall here. First guy. He just stops. Now you could say, oh, he got cut by the lineman. But still, he's already going to make the tackle right here. How do you zoom in? Okay? He's going to make the tackle. Why would he just stop to jump in the air? Because, oh, I don't want to be blocked. Why wouldn't he just lean? Why wouldn't he just grab the running back right there? So look what happens. Nothing. He doesn't even attempt to make the tackle. so the running back just sprints on by. Just shit like that. And I was controlling him, and that is not what I pushed. You see what I'm saying? I didn't push the jump and avoid the tackle or avoid the block. Now, 5 yards down the field, he decides to dive forward like he's actually trying to tackle the running back. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about right here. There was no reason for that animation. This is what I mean about the animations are bad still. There was no reason for this. It switched to me right there. Now all he should have been doing was just, even if he got blocked some, he still should have hit into that running back. But what do they do? They make an animation of him jumping to avoid the block. So what they do is they finish the animation right here, and then they, oh yeah, he pushed the dive button to tackle. So now let's make him dive. You see what I'm saying? That's like 7 yards back, and now he's just now doing that because they had him locked into an animation, an invisible wall. So the running back just skates in the end zone, and it's the second time some shit like that's happened in this game. That's what I'm talking about. That's the problem. Those of us who like Madden and want it to be simulation-like,
even though you're leading, take
that's
advantage
the problem
of it.
still in this
Awesome
game.
job by the coordinator on those plays.
It's not fixed.
He made it.
It is not fixed. Definitely not. You can't see it as bad in arcade. Like when you're playing the normal Madden, like the settings that it comes 50-50, it hides it a little bit because it plays faster. And look at Howlings. But when you put simulation sliders on, you can see it now. Just shit like what I just showed you.
There was
no reason for him to do all of that. All he had to do was grab the guy and make the tackle.
The speed of the returner gets down the field, and after that tackle, now they have good starting field position.
But it's all good. Like I said, that's why I'm glad I didn't buy the game. Because I kept saying before, I'm not going to buy Madden. I'm going to wait for the next gen version.
In the slot for this snap. Now 1st and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. On the spot.
And see if it's improved. And we'll see with the net new engine. You know, with more memory, more CPU power. We'll see if it's improved. I hope.
They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. The quarterback.
And he drops the pass. Wow.
What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
So don't get me wrong. I mean, I know I'm pointing out some negative stuff, but I like the game. It is improved. Like the players run a lot freer.
Browns in the slot.
But it's still got a long way to go.
2nd and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff for about 4.
26. Here's the ball. Gain of 4.
Concheries lined up now as a slot receiver. 3rd and 6. Going across the middle. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
Wouldn't even been a game if I wouldn't have been getting cheated by the fucking game earlier.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job.
That's why I'm playing sliders in simulation. I want the game to be close. I want it to be a challenge. I ain't got no problem with that.
The Bengals will get their
But
hands
you also
on the
know when the
football
game's
again,
bullshitting,
but
too.
their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 17-10. He'll have a chance to take off. Jukes around the
Look at
defender.
him. Fucking Pac-Man don't bounce off that many damn times. Get the hell out of here. Now, will they let me play it straight up, or are they going to try to fuck me over?
The Bengals have been in a fight today. The score's 17-10. Greens It's a receiver in the slot. 1st and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Heading right. He's got some daylight. What a run by Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis made the switch from the New England Patriots last year to the Cincinnati Bengals, and he was a big part of that offense. This guy never fumbles the football, and also, that was a nice run by him.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Troy Polamalu in on the tackle.
Boy, after watching that long run, I'm winded. That was a nice job by the running back. Good job up front, sustaining the blocks. Offense has got to be happy with that.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. They'll stay on the ground on 1st down. Defense calls a timeout.
No gain on the play.
Yeah. Like I say, I want the games to be challenging and stuff. I ain't got no problem with that. But you've missed the first couple really bad animation issues.
Green Ellis is
They
in
were
the backfield.
they were bad. They were worse than the one I showed you.
10. Looking across the middle, and it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
That's why you like.
I mean, it was the kind of stuff that almost made me stop the game.
Tacklers. Make
was
those
terrible.
receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
The Bengals will line up. The
Start
1st down
getting
marker
this motherfucker.
right at the 39-yard line. Green's lined up in the slot. 3rd and 10. Scanning the field. Incompletion on that hurried throw.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield.
Oh, Shockwave got you.
They're getting ready to
Shockwave,
punt it
the
away
Shockwave
here on 4th
program
down.
sniped you. That's hilarious. That barely made it into the end zone.
They'll take it at the 20. Time is running out here in the 4th, and the defense is trying to preserve this win. To the right, got a little crease. As good as it gets.
Finally,
Touchdown.
my guys actually blocked and held a block for a second. And amazing. And then all of a sudden, I can break one.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get
Bell,
the
he's a
momentum back
rookie.
on their side.
Came out of Michigan State. He's hurt right now in real life, though. He out for the first couple of weeks with a foot injury. But he'll be our starter.
The Steelers have erased the deficit and can tie it right here.
Yeah, he's been tearing it up for us during camp for the Steelers. But, you know, he got hurt, and then he got into that 3rd preseason game against Washington.
Now
and our whole line sucked so bad, he was getting belted and hurt his foot
Scores
in that game in the first quarter.
17.
So he's been out since, but he'll be back. He's a pretty good running back, too. Yeah, he took him out. Chocolate City took him out.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Bengals head
What
to
the
the
Redskins
line.
gonna do this
Quarter
year?
of a tie game.
Keep Robert
The
Griffin
scores
healthy.
17-17. The game is tied and time is a factor. 1st and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis will run with it.
D-Hall. Fuck D'Angelo Hall. Nah, I don't mind your Redskins. I like RG3. But I can't stand that punk-ass motherfucker D'Angelo Hall. And you know I'm right. All that motherfucker do is run his mouth and talk shit.
Defense must do whatever it can to not give up a score. The tackle was made. First down is picked up.
Fuck ass D'Angelo Hall.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Green's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Looking for a receiver on the left side.
What is the D-back doing?
But his feet are out of bounds.
Willie Gay.
This is frustrating.
He didn't even attempt, dude.
You
Look at
call
this
a
shit.
play, you get the receiver
He
down the
didn't even
field
attempt
on a quarter route,
to
and
intercept
your
it.
quarterback cannot put it on the target.
He just
That
like
last
watched
play
it.
was incomplete, and now
Yeah, I
the runner is
remember
on
him
the
and
field
Dez.
getting
D'Angelo done got it in with everybody, man. That nigga argue with everybody on the field at all times. It don't matter what happens.
Antonio Brown will return this punt.
Ooh, he got laid the fuck out. Pause.
The Steelers bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive.
Let's go weak side.
Now in first down.
Actually strong side, but let's go into the boundary. Oh my God! Did you,
got it.
wow!
The handoff.
Did
They
you
break
see
through,
the delay?
tackle him behind the line.
Now the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
When I handed that ball off, it was like such a fucking delay.
Cotcheries in the slot. 2nd and 14. Trying to make something happen. That catch gives them a first down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. First down and 10. Bell's handed the football, and the tackle is made right around the 39-yard line. This satisfying defensive replay is brought to you by Snickers. Hungry for victory? Snickers satisfies.
Well, when you talk about edge players in the NFL, it means play on the edge, rush the quarterback, and stop the outside runs. How about that play by the defensive end?
I know the clock's running down. I'm trying to get in field goal position here.
Cotcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Looks to his left.
He dropped
Ball's
it.
gonna be
He
incomplete.
dropped
That
it.
hit
Come
knocked
on,
the ball
man.
out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make
Come
a catch.
on,
yeah,
bro.
Right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Come on, man.
The Steelers come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with.
I don't
a
like that
timeout
play,
charge
man.
to the offensive unit.
I didn't like that play at all. We're gonna try to do the slip screen over here. We just want to get 7-8 yards for a field
Cotcheries, a
goal.
receiver in the slot. 3rd down and 10.
Nope, look at that. Look at the D lineman. Look at the D lineman.
You're near midfield.
Wow.
It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right
D-line.
here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
I'm out of field goal position too, man. That's the problem.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
I don't even know how long. 60? Oh, yeah, he can't make no 60-yarder.
All set to punt here. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Bengals get ready to start their drive. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. It's handed to the running back.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Both games I played today have gone into overtime, dog. This is the second game. Earlier today I played against the Titans, and the game went into overtime. So these sliders do work because they do make for good games. But still, I got shitted out in this game earlier on. They gave them some miraculous plays and just, ugh. I'm not minding the difficulty. I want it to be
setting
difficult.
Up here for the kickoff.
I just don't like when it's some bullshit and you know it. Your guy just stops and don't even attempt to make the tackle. But their guy fucking reaches out 30 yards and tackles you from behind.
And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
I don't want to blitz right now, man. What the fuck?
Takes lined up in the slot. Now first and 10.
Wow.
No one inside.
He's just running wide open back there. Did you see that?
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up
Where
the
was the
first
safety?
down.
What the hell was Ryan Clark doing?
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Come on, we
Here's
need
the
to
give
fumble,
to
man.
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
We need a fumble.
Good job of the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
We need a big hit and a fumble.
Tate's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Dalton's going to take it from the gun.
Get the ball! Make the interception! What are you
And
doing?
for a moment,
What the
ball
fuck,
is
man?
knocked out, incomplete.
That was a big hit by the
Look at the
defender that
corner.
time.
Watch the
receiver
corner.
throws the football. I'll tell
He
you
had
what,
it.
I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The fuck, man?
Tate's in the slot. Tight end in motion. 3rd and 9. Heaving it
Wow,
down the
and he
field,
dropped it.
but it's incomplete.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
This game is a trip, man.
The punter awaits the snap. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Steelers are set now for their next possession. Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Bell's taking the handoff. They pounce on him there.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The quarterback throws to the right.
And he's hurt too? Damn.
Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the
Boy, I
field.
lose more people to injuries.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody know.
First and 10.
Block him.
Poston,
what are you
doing?
doing?
And he'll go to the left.
You see the lead blocker again? That's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Same thing as earlier. Watch this, man. This is bad AI. Look at 81. Okay, you got the front side thing. The safety, it's the back's responsibility to beat that front safety up there near the 50 on the front side. Poston's job is to get the front side backer, the wheel. Okay? This guy right here. Shit. Come on, gang. Quit trolling. It's Poston's job to get him. Right there. Okay? If he goes up and Poston blocks him, it's the back's responsibility to beat this guy one-on-one. That's how the play is run. Now watch. He just ignores the linebacker. That's the kind of shit I'm talking about. So I basically have to make a miraculous move to prevent from being tackled for loss. And then he don't even block the safety. Hold on a second, be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? That's how football works. Those are the basic diagram of that play, that stretch play. I'm hoping the next gen version, the AI guys are smarter. The blockers will go block who they're supposed to. Because that's the kind of shit that's terrible. I'm hoping.
Cotcheries lined up now as a slot receiver. Second down and 5. Back to the
now that I can't complain. Got no complaint.
That
was a good play. Backer was standing there waiting. Not a problem with that. It's a good ass game now. It's a good ass game.
Now 3rd and 5 after the run.
Catch the ball.
Back in
there you go.
Formation.
There you go.
And now we'll be on the other side of
all right,
50
Paulson.
After this play.
Non-blocking ass motherfucker.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose. Picks up the first down, and now they have a chance to open things up.
Whoa, that didn't come out right. That was a fuck up.
First down and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff. That'll stop the play right there.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
This will be second down.
Gonna work this right side.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's the long
That's my
throw
bad. I
by
waited.
Roethlisberger.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback likes
I waited to
try
throw
go
too
deep
long
downfield
because
against his cover two.
I
That's not the
customize
spot
their
you
routes.
wanna go.
That's me.
You wanna
That's
look
on me.
underneath
I ain't got no problem
right down the
when
middle.
I know it's something I did or a fuck up. Problem I be having is when you know the game is fucking you
The
over.
Steelers will set up. The
Come on, man. I need
36
one
is the
good first down
line.
play here. Or a fucking
Cotcheries
field goal.
lined up in the slot.
One good play.
Roethlisberger takes the
Come on,
snap
catch the
from
ball,
the
catch the
gun.
ball.
The throw to
Fuck.
the left. Great pass.
Oh, he did catch
Great
it.
catch. Great control.
They gonna challenge that shit. Watch. They gonna challenge this. Watch, because I don't know if his feet was in.
Well, when you get
I
time
do
in the
not
pocket
know if
against
his feet
cover
were
three,
in.
It's easy to see down the
Did he
field.
tiptoe it?
towards the
Did he
sidelines,
tiptoe it?
You get easy completions.
I
just
don't
like
know,
that
bruh.
last
What? They not challenging it? I am shocked. If I was Marvin Lewis, I would challenge the fuck out of that play.
That reception gave them the first down.
Ground and pound now, baby.
Bell's got it on the handoff. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Ground and pound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
He said, kick the field goal and send them home. Shit, if we get out of here with a victory, we'd be lucky.
The jumbo set
We were
on the
getting
field.
screwed over at the beginning of the game.
Second down and 7.
Nice
Bell's
cut.
handed
Nice
the
cut.
football. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and try
Sean
to kick it.
Squeezem is getting set now for the field goal attempt.
Game time, baby. Game time. Hell yeah. I earned that motherfucking victory. Caller
This was
flea.
a good game to watch
He
today.
said caller flea
Competitive
flicker.
all the way to the end. It was memorable. It was overtime,
Oh,
and it was
shit.
won with a field goal.
Yeah, what a tough spot for a field goal kicker to come in, win or lose the game on the fact that he has to make a kick like that. Came through in the clutch and he got it done.
Boy, they tried to fuck us over on this one, man. For real. They tried.
This incredible